I tell you, for the first time in 4 years, it's actually working.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Oh yeah, let's get this party started right. Top of the morning. Top of the morning to all. Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's just set it off. TGIF. Morning wave, brother 4, Mr. 4. Oh yeah, we got the heavy hitters out there. Pickup truck in the crew. Oh yeah. God bless to all. And a happy, thank God it's Friday. Remember that movie? Oh yeah. Good morning all. It's a beautiful morning. I walk up another day. That's a good thing, man. Don't forget to thank God every time you wake up in that morning. Don't take shit for granted, guys. Ladies and gents. Anyway, you know what it is. Enforcer 250. Let this party begin.
I'll be back.
Did I hear Cracky out there? Shame on you, Cracky. Shame on you. You know I gotta put the hammer on you, Duck Lucker. You know I gotta put the hammer on you, cause it's the Enforcer 250 show.
Let me see you gonna.
Oh yeah, told that boy you gotta go to Goody store. There's no excuses. No excuses Friday, man. I don't want to hear your driver blew out. No excuses Friday. Just spike the mic and talk. Do your thing. Come on and do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. For daylight savings time. Oh yeah. Don't forget. An hour ahead, and we lose an hour in bed. Oh yeah. You know the time. An hour ahead, and you lose an hour in bed. That's all good. Because I'm an early riser anyway.
Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhigh condition. Maximum height clearance is 10.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby boy. Oh yeah, just set it off.
Attention, this is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel.
Oh yeah, just set it off. Set it off. Just gotta make sure everything is tuned up. Gotta make sure everything is warmed up and tuned up. Oh yeah, with a beautiful 1.1. Look at that SWR. Lord have mercy. How do I do it? Nice and flat. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and quiet out here.
Attention, this is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhigh condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12.1 must exit and seek alternate routes. Attention, this is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel.
Nothing like a good cup of Java in the morning. Oh yeah, good to the last drop. Maxwell House, baby.
Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch.
All right, I'm on the way. Crazy Eddie.
Good morning, Crazy Eddie. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Morning, Eddie. Morning, Wave. You guys always sound like it. 2x4 Mobile on top of this big old bridge, South Jersey. 2x4 in the Mobile.
Hey, 2x4. Hey, 2x4, am I making any noise in South Jersey? I know Richie's going to try to plug your ears, but I know you don't hear me over Richie. I got that Duck Pluckers mic. How about you, Mr. 2x4? You know what it is, Enforcer 250. Oh yeah, with my little icon, and I just got down.
I hear that Bob rat. Bob rat. Mr. Enforcer. You got a rat and I got a bitch. What do you know?
Roger on that, 2x4. Hey, 2x4 to Roger on that. Hey, I got Cracky out there. I got Richie acting up, but I know I put the hammer on that boy around South Jersey. I know when I key up, you don't hear Cracky. Oh yeah, you know what it is. 2x4, 250, somewhere on the Big Apple tree. Oh yeah, right about now I'm on top of that gorilla building, man. I'm looking all around. All I see is city lights, man. I'm on top of that gorilla building. Oh yeah, my little radio, and I just got down.
Microphone checker 819.
Someone tell Rich you got to go to Goody Store, man. I'm tired of hearing that boy crying. He blew his driver out. I'm tired of hearing that boy. Just tell him that Enforcer 250 got his Mickey pop on my desktop to come get it. Tell Rich yes, I spanked the baby, and I just got down.
The monkey. Tell him he's got to go spank the monkey. Spank the monkey, dog.
Tunnel. Be aware as you
I got him spanking my monkey. Listen how you get so excited, man, till I spanking the monkey. You dirty bitch. I'll be back, boys and girls. Give me about...
Watch how many times he's going to say, I'll be back. Pay attention.
Okay.
He doesn't leave the radio, but he'll keep on saying, I'll be back. He doesn't move a foot away from that radio.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. What's that time, Charlie? I'll be back. Hey, where's his little sidekick out there?
MTA Queen.
I think he's looking for his bike rack.
As you
Who are you looking for, Bob Alicia? You're looking for Bob Alicia? Damn it. Yeah, it's bad, but I've got a couple days, man. Just was Richie's little sidekick.
maximum
You looking for Bob Alicia?
vehicles over 12-1 must exit and seek alternate routes.
Yo, Ford, what you got there, man? About 2 feet of snow out there? Yeah, man, 18 inches. God damn. There's more on the way. Yeah, that's on here, man. For Monday, is that what they say? Yeah, that's what they say. Oh, wonderful.
Attention, this is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch.
Fuck that lady, man. She's doing a hell of a job this morning.
Alternate route.
Did you say the MTA lady was giving out blowjobs this morning? Yeah, man. If that were the case, shit, be first in line. That's a County Tunnel. That's Richie's girl out there, man. He calls them his girls, his little bitches. That's why she's not talking.
Oh, look, you talk about blowjob. You got Richie happy. You got Richie happy when you said blowjob. Pay attention. All of a sudden, Richie was near the radio. What happened? I thought he was leaving. You can't mention blowjob and Richie's out there. He gets she gets very excited.
Shut the fuck up. Worldwide. I see him fall over. Pick up monster truck. Poor Bob Alicia. Fucking cut you off. Poor Bob Alicia. Hey, Squash, what happened to Bob Alicia, man? What you do there?
Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance, 12 foot 1 inch.
TGIF. Thank God my daddy.
Attention, this is your TGIF tunnel. Beware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter 1 inch. Vehicles over 12-1 must exit and seek alternate routes.
I love my MTA.
Crush.
Attention,
You got it correct.
Crush the crackhead.
beware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot.
But you did that already.
Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit.
Behave yourself, Toothless.
Get over, Warner. I'm the king.
I wonder how long he's gonna cry he doesn't have a driver. Do I gotta hear that for 6 months?
Richie's the king. Yeah, he's proud and he fucking brags about how he blew it up. Yeah, I popped the cork. The cork didn't hold this time. I burned up the dryer. She was
I mean, this guy blew up more radios, amplifiers, and power supplies than I know in a lifetime, and he brags about it, and he claims to be a technician. We ought to call him Jiffy Pop. I never heard a technician that blew up so much shit, man. Or at least a wannabe, self-proclaimed tech.
You have day. They hear somebody's read.
Self-proclaimed tech. Let me rephrase that. Because anyone could claim to be anything out here. Richie does it all the time.
Oh, yeah, Eddie, you don't.
As you approach the tunnel, you will encounter
He wants to hold someone's hand out here, Eddie. He's desperate.
12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Got that car in the wood. Talk to me. Horizontal here. You got on? Come on, dog. We ain't gonna get a job at Mickey D's, man. Can't get a job there soon, bro. We're not gonna let you hang out in front and bet the dollars.
Cali tunnel. Deal.
Well, you know the new rules now since they remodeled that McDonald's, Eddie. They no vagrants, no soliciting, man. He's not allowed in there.
Yeah, that's what I thought, right?
Yeah, they don't allow that anymore. No more holding the door open. No more. Excuse me, sir. You have a quarter? No, none of that, man. You can't hang out there for 2 hours drinking a cup of coffee with 15 sugars. No, they don't allow that anymore.
Yeah, you got paying customers who want to sit there and relax and eat a meal. And you got this dirty bum sitting next to you staring at you, you know?
Well, you know, if he would just go in there, have a coffee, and maybe order something small on a dollar menu, you know, wouldn't be too bad. But when you're begging and soliciting, you know, people don't want, you know, they want to have their breakfast. They don't want a bum and smelly guy coming up to them. Excuse me, sir, do you have a quarter? You know, people, you know, like you said, they're paying customers. They don't want to be bothered with that.
Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch.
Yeah, there's no more dollar meal there. It's just $1.50 up. There's no more dollar meal. They call it dollar meal. The value meal now. Some more dollar meal. They call it value meal because it's over $1.50 now.
The tunnel you want.
Well, it's the same thing with these so-called 99-cent stores. You walk in there, nothing's 99 cents anymore. Yeah, I mean, you might have a few items at 99. Everything else is, like you said, $1.49, $2. Yeah, it's up from that point.
We're the homo hour, but we're going to listen to Shadow Night TGIF right again. The only thing 99 cents is on the sign. Make them. There you go.
That's about it. You got that right for.
Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition.
Why don't Richie just someone get Richie a shoe shine box and maybe, you know, you could make an honest living, you know, shining shoes, you know. Well, he's got to be at the right location. He can't be in front of McDonald's over there in that bummy neighborhood at Utica and Clarkson. You got to go like to Times Square somewhere. These guys can make a good dollar.
I didn't think they do that anymore. Fucking shoe shining. I mean, you just see it down at Penn Station. You know, some guy had a nice little setup. He had his seat. The guy was sitting up there and shining his shoes, and give him a few bucks to walk away.
They still have them. There's very few of them, but they still have them. There's still people that. Well, you have to be in areas where people actually have expensive footwear. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, not in Richie's neighborhood. You know, people with sneakers and whatnot. You got to go where there's people who have expensive shoes. I don't think Richie wants to work for a living anyway. He just wants a bum here and there for quarters and nickels. He doesn't really want to work. That's a man that never worked a day in his life. Pay attention. 51 years old. Where's he got the show for it? Shame on you, Richard. Nothing but fairy tales. Fantasy Island.
Yeah, you gotta hit that Wall Street area, man. Big money down there.
Even if he went to the Barclays Center, I know he can't leave he can't leave Brooklyn for some reason. He'll never step foot in Manhattan. But yeah, maybe if he goes to the Barclays Center, he might get lucky. Just do something honest, make an honest living, Richard, People are tired of hearing you begging. Stop perpetrating a fraud, Richard.
Oh, no, Brooklyn, CB shop. You must have...
Why does he still say CB shop? He doesn't have a CB shop. What's wrong with that boy?
Sound key and I'm gone.
Attention.
I don't know. CB shop, he blows all his equipment up and he can't fix it. What kind of CB shop is that, man?
High condition.
It's a fake wannabe CB shop. There's no real CB shop, man. He just says it by name. It's no fucking shop.
Exactly. Like he says he's a cop, he's married Sade, he's got 4 badges, he's got $24 million, his frozen assets. Yeah, we all know. It's all just words. Has no meaning, no substance.
You like what you hear? You like what you hear? You like what you hear? You like what you hear?
Get a real job. Hey, Richie, stop being a bum and just go out there and try to hustle, man. I'm not talking about what you call a job, a street performance is not begging for change. Try to do something for a living, something honest. Maybe even make paper airplanes or something. Do something honest.
Attention. This is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel.
You could make paper airplanes in front of McDonald's and say you're an F-16 fighter pilot. Maybe they'll buy it. Who knows? Or he could perpetrate Gumby, Or was it, what was that creature? Flubber? Remember that gooey, bouncy creature looked like Play-Doh? What do they call it? Flubber? Maybe he can perpetrate Flubber.
Last time he told the Flubber story, he had a nervous breakdown on video game.
Why does he chuckle like that? I don't understand. Every sentence. Well, why do you chuckle, Richard? Is it lack of taking your meds, or is it just psychosis, or is the drugs induced in your brain? What is it, Richard? Why you always chuckle? Why is that, Richard? Explain. The choir minds want to know, Richard.
I can't step out back. He's hiding the fucking gun. Are you kidding me? Of course he's gonna chuckle.
I mean, that's all he does, Eddie. He chuckles every damn sentence, I'm like, what's wrong with that boy? Yeah, you got to hear all the videos he made past couple of days, all ghost talking. I'm like, he is the king of ghost talkers. I got to give him that.
I'll catch him on the evening commute. Late in the evening, some days like at 7:30. Ghostbuster. And he's out there yapping it. I don't know who he's talking to. I don't hear nobody responding, but he'll just keep talking and talking. And finally, someone will respond to him. But the majority of the time, he's just out there ghost talking. He ain't afraid of no ghosts.
It's Ghostbusters. Maybe it's Ghost he's talking. Maybe it's Joe Pistone. Maybe Sade sitting in the other corner of the room, and Dick Tracy and Go-Go Gomez is on the other side of that basement hole in the floor where he lives. I don't know, but he does have numerous ghost talking conversations, and he claims And he gets responses in his brain. Meanwhile, you don't hear anything. No one. You don't hear anyone he's talking to. Yet he's having multi conversations with imaginary characters. That's not healthy, Richard.
It's funny as hell, man. He's still in there talking, and he just babbles on about some crazy shit with my daddy and this one and that one. Dude, it's some crazy talk, man. And he'll sit there and laugh about it, and then answer his own questions. I was like, wow, man.
Yeah, I don't know if that's healthy or not. I don't know if that's healthy, Eddie. If you constantly conversate to the walls and they talk back to you, I don't know, man. I don't think that's healthy. I think if he just took a regimen of medication for a psychosis, I think that would help him the most, and put down the drugs. So I think that's what he really needs to do. I mean, that's my opinion. Who am I? I'm not a doctor, but I can only give him an educated assessment on his behavior, and it doesn't look good. I can tell you that. His behavior patterns are getting worse. He's doing more ghost talking and more chuckling. It's not good, Richard. Take your meds, brother.
Attention. This is the MTA Queens Midtown.
Yeah, I got it. He's beyond help by now, man. So there's no sense in trying to even ask him. He is who he is, man. Fucking crazy, lunatic, ghost talking junkie. About the world.
Eddie, you hit it on the head. Crazy, lunatic, ghost talking junkie. You know what? You know when he's really gonna hit bottom is when he starts getting responses from all the so-called imaginary characters that he has in his brain. Once they start talking back and he actually verbally communicates in their behalf, that's when you gotta like, whoa, he lost it for real. Once Joe Pistone starts responding to him and is using his own mouth to communicate with these characters that supposedly are in his room, that's when you know he hit bottom. Right, Richard? Where's Joe Pistone? Put Pistone on the mic, or Jeannie, whoever you call Sade. Put her on the mic. Come on, Richard. Let's hear them.
I noticed Aristo's been quiet.
Oh yeah, the Greek. Yeah, he's very quiet. We don't hear that Greek out here. But yeah, Richie is having multi conversations with himself, man. You listen to his. Yesterday, he made about 15 videos, and I don't hear anyone talking to him. I mean, every now and then, someone will key up and respond to his stupidity, or maybe a couple of dick lickers, one or two out there that are still holding out. Other than that, it's not healthy, Richard. And your Greek buddy, I don't think he's going to be out here anymore. I think he's embarrassed to key up in that RAV4. So, hey, Richard, you better look for another someone else's hand to hold, Richard. Your boyfriend there, Ali Boo Boo. I think he had enough. He's been exposed like a used shoe that you have in your foot, Richard, with the toes busting out. Shame on you, Richard. You better choose a better partner, or join a better team, because Ali Boo Boo and who's the other guy, Masturbator? Those are horrible teammates you chose, Richard. You're on the wrong team, Richard. I keep telling you that, Duck Plucker. With that, let me put it on the side, finish my Java, and I'll be back. You know who it is, the big boss with the hot sauce, the man with the master plan, cheat top toe king in them all, Enforcer 250 somewhere around the lower deck, and I just got down.
Height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate.
I love my MTA.
I got a 2-pill, a cracky. I got a 2-pill you could use for a driver. Yeah, anytime you want it, let me know. It'll be at the CVS over here in East Houston. All you got to do is just go to the counter and say, did Mr. Enforcer leave me a 2-pill? And they'll give it to you. I'll leave it right at the front cashier as soon as you walk in. To your right. You go through the electronic doors. They open up. The first cashier to your right. They'll be sitting right on the counter. But you got to show up, Richard. Don't disappoint me for the 50th time. Fear and common sense got the best of that boy.
Attention, this is the MTA UL cash.
And all I want to do is help him out, man. I'm not looking to pound him out. I just want to help that boy out, man.
Vehicles over 12.
There he goes, chuckling again. Pay attention.
You scared junkies in Elliot?
There he goes. He's chuckling again. Every sentence. I don't know, man. Mental illness is a mother hecker. Mental illness is a mother hecker, man. Listen to him. Listen to Richie. Every other word. Richard, stop it, Richard. It's not healthy, dog.
Alternate route.
Way too funny. I'll be back.
Yeah, you are too funny. You're the CB clown out here. You are too funny.
Yes, I turned you into.
Yes, he's an ass clown. Yes, and he's getting crushed right about now.
The hopscotch.
Crush, ain't no hopscotch. You only got one gate, and that's your gate that you talk into. See, my gate, people converse with me. All right, people are down in South Jersey. No one has to be in my strawberry patch like you, unless someone's in the red on your side. That's when you start being heard. They hear me all over, Richard. Remember that. Worldwide. That's all he does. A 2x4. That's all he does is ghost talk. Did you hear Richard in South Jersey when I had this mole down? You could be honest. Did you hear Richard out there?
Not even slightly.
I know he's going to complain. He's going to cry. He blew his 2-pill RM Italy piece of crap. He's going to make all kind of excuses. But he's got that Ameritron on in his videos. He's still putting out power. So, I'm tired of hearing that boy crying, man. I'm tired of hearing him crying. I told him I'll give him a 2-pill of his choice with Toshibas. He just has to show up at the CVS on East Houston, and it's his. Someone told that duck plucker, please stop crying and either stop buying or come pick up this 2-pill I got for him. But someone convinced Richard he's got to stop his crying.
12 foot 1 inch.
And his lying.
Over 12 foot 1 inch with exit and alternate route.
Shoot by the wall with his hand.
Richie's all by himself. No one's hand to hold.
Today, see what I do in that gate, but man, this tunnel is fucked up. I don't think I'm going through, man.
You don't have to go through Manhattan. You're fucking lighting up the whole scope, man.
Yeah, I wanted to see what it looked like there, But whatever. It is fucked up over here, man. Woo-wee.
Wait, you got a lot of traffic there?
Yeah, what's always traffic at the Hollow? You know that.
Roger.
Hey, people commute, man. Yeah, unless you got a little gun below you, I think I'm just gonna turn around.
Well, Richie's got a helicopter, so if you need to get out of traffic, he's got one of those helicopters that could pick up a vehicle and transport it. So if you're in any kind of traffic jam, just call on Richard, the park ranger, rescue ranger.
Will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot.
I wonder what he's going to be this Halloween. Is going to be a Cape Crusader? Where's Richard going to be this Halloween? Or is he going to hide it under the bed like he did? I noticed Richard was deadly afraid to come out this past Halloween. Why was that, Richard? No one's going to hurt you, Richard. Stop telling your landlady that we're looking to kill you. Stop that, Richard. This poor landlady, he's grabbing her ankle. He's got her ankle in one hand, his phone in the other, he's screaming. They're coming to kill me, the boys from the Lower East Side. Richard, no one's going to kill you, Richard. What's wrong with you, Richard? Yeah, dog, don't worry, I'll have you $27, but, I'm afraid. Richard, stop the drugs, Richard. Okay, dog.
What do you think? He's not paying his rent? He's not paying $3 rent?
Well, you know how it is, man. You can even listen. They got songs, they got movies pertaining to Richard's psychosis and his fear. But there's nothing to fear, Richard. Nothing to fear but fear alone. Remember that, Richard. Richard, don't do more, do better. And just do the right thing, Richard, man. No one's trying to kill you, Richard. Stop telling your landlady people want to hurt you. Stop it, Richard. It's all in your mind. You could leave. You could walk out your house. You could hang out in front of McDonald's or in front of Dunkin' Donuts now. It's all good, Richard. No one wants to pound you out. I could assure you, Richard, no one's going to hurt you.
Yeah, I don't even hear that dog talking, man. Someone's got to get him a new fucking driver. What's on the GoFundMe page for Richie's driver? Back out of my tree, rabbit.
Well, you got to be in his strawberry patch. If you're not like in front of his house, you're not going to hear Richard.
Well, in the minute, he's super weak now. On the show video, get 3250 rabbit. I'm back here like he's got no power.
I mean, the MTA recordings is stronger than Richard, man. Richard, shame on you. What kind of technician are you? You blow your RM Italy piece of crap 2-pill driver. You blow your 2950 because it has SMD devices. You don't have a clue how to fix it. You blow your power supply. Richard, stop it, Richard. Go to Delta and let Sam work on your... Oh, wait a minute. You're banned from that store. I'm sorry. Look like you're shit out of luck, Richard.
Cali Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an over...
Oh, yeah, I got both my tax returns. That shit came back quick, man. Federal and state. Lord have mercy. Gotta love it, man. Only in America.
Be aware, as you approach the tunnel.
Starting to get some new toys.
Maximum...
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I should get a 20, a 76, I don't know what I want, man. Yeah, I'm happy with the 7300, man. But, yeah, it's really, I'm out of toys. I don't know what to buy, man. I got the black box. I got a 1-pill LDMOS on its way, being built as we speak. Yeah, I mean, my list is really exhausted. I don't know what to put on it. I got everything I need, video, audio, entertainment, computers. I got everything I need, man. Maybe I should get a 2-pill RM Italy and ship it to Richard, man. What do you think? Or should I get him a real 2-pill? Hey, 2x4, you said you have built a 2-pill amp. Is that available for sale, or could you donate to the Richard Fund? Because, I'm tired of hearing that boy crying out here, 2x4. Could someone donate Richard a 2-pill, please?
I already told him I will.
It's frustrating when the duck plug is out there talking in his own gate and no one can hear him. You know what I mean? It's frustrating.
I got a 2-pill for him. I don't think he'll come out of the house though, so I can give it to him. Funny rabbit, that's funny.